Hello students, welcome back to another session of object-oriented programming. In this video, I'm going to focus on the utility classes. We have string class, math class. Particularly this video is going to be explain the string class. So let's discuss about string. What is a string? Okay, it's a sequence of character, So this sequence of character can be an alphabets, a special characters, or the white spaces. So are inclusive of all these things. So let us see the example. For example, hello world here with exclamation sign. So this can be a string which can be given in the double quotation. So this has a character letters. There is a white space here, also there is a special character here. So all this combination can be all letters or a special character or mixture with this can be a example of string. So Java string is actually not a primitive data type, it is actually a class. Okay, it is a class object. So this is class. Java is a class in Java program. It's not a primitive data type. We already discussed in the previous videos. So this string class have many methods in the library. Okay, so string is a class, so there is available in the Java library. So this is actually from the package that is called java.long package. Okay, from the java.long package, the string class we are accessing. Okay, so we need not to import this java.long package because it is by default. This is a default package which can be understood by the Java compiler. Okay. So any sequence of character can be able to hold in the string. Okay. And importantly, string is immutable. Immutable in a sense, once you are created a string that cannot be modified, you cannot change it in the future. So since it is immutable, so we can process all the data in a effective manner. The data what is there, we can able to process it in the effective way because it is immutable. Immutable means the value that is already assigned that is not able to change again. Okay, there is another class called string buffer that can be inserted, modified. So but this string class cannot be modified. Now you know how to declare the a string. Okay, you already have used in the previous videos. I explained how to do the same thing. Also we are going to do here. String, whatever the object name we are going to give, and we can say equals to whatever the value that you want. So the value we are going to put it in the double quotation. So for example, you say Ahmad is string. Okay, also if you are going to give number is also going to be stored as a string value only. So whatever that you gave inside, that is considered as a string only. Though we have given number, we know that this is number, but when we call this student age, but it is stored actually as a number only. If we want to process it, we have to convert this value. And you can directly assign the value like this. Otherwise, also we can use new operator to create a object. For example, string on object name equal to new string of whatever the value you want. So as like Ahmad we gave here, you can also give here. That can be given in the double quotation. So either you can directly assign the value or using the new operator we can able to create the string. So this is creating a string. Okay, directly assigning the value, this is creating a string. Okay, so a string has 0 characters. Okay, 0 characters mean you are not assigned any value. So this is empty string. So you are not assigned any character, means it is called empty string, that is not going to have any value, can be called as null value. There are methods available in string which can be used to process the data. Okay, so for example, how do you find the length of the character that is assigned? So we have an example here. String, we are given the value here. Java is a cool. Okay, Java is cool. So Java is 4 letter, there is a space here, there is a space here, cool is there. Okay, so how many letters are there? Okay, if you are going to count it, 4 space 5, then 2 7, then space 8, 8 plus 4 12. So if you call using this string, you can use the length method. So str object dot length. This method will return number of letters available. So that is 12 letters here. So length method always finds you how many characters are what is the overall length of the string that we have used here. Okay. So if you are going to assign any value, how this value will be in the memory. So it is assigned as like an array in the memory. For example, hello world we have here. So starting from 0th index, the values are going to be added in the sequence. Okay. So we have H starting from 0, E is 1th location, L is in the 2nd location, so that we can able to process the data in a easy way. So whatever the data that we have here, I mean the words or the letters or the data input what we have, can be easy to work with or manage, or we can process the data. So always it is starting from 0. So 0th index is the first letter, and the following letters will follow in the next sequence, sequence. Okay, in this hello world we have totally 11 indexes. So total length can be 11, and it is starting from 0, and totally it reaches up to for every letters as individual array values. So this is what we can say, 0 to 10 indexes are there. So index are followed like this. In other words, we can also say it starts between 0 to length minus 1. Length is 12. If you are going to ask this length is, it will be giving 12 length. We say 0 to the length minus 1. Length minus 1 means 11. Index is 11. Okay, 0 to mean 11 numbers. Totally 11 numbers are there. Okay. Here totally, sorry, excuse me. Here we will have 11 item only. 11 minus 1, 10 only. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So totally 11 are there. So 11 minus 1. So 0 to 10. This is another word we can say. Okay. But you can remember that all values are in a way that it is going to store in a index. Okay, as like array value. So if you are going to use to find the character in which location, what is the letter? Okay, there is a method called index. Okay, index method will find in which location the character is. Okay, what is the character in which location the character is placed. Okay, index of, you say any character, it will say the location of the character in the string. And if you have two different character, what is the starting point? It will find always first letter. For example, you want to find any letter, that letter will be immediately wherever it starts, immediately from the starting point itself it will find. Okay, if you have two different same letter in two different location, okay, then it will always find the first letter. If you want to focus on the second, we can say start index is some other location. From that onwards, it will find the character. For that reason only the second method is there. Okay, starting point, from the starting point, where is this letter? The next method is called character. Caret method is like a index. So what is the letter that we are having in the location? So previous one was, we are saying the character, it will say the index number. But here we are going to give the location number, and it will say what is the character. It's a reverse of the previous. Okay, for example, in the hello world, what is the letter in the 12? 12 is exclamation. You are going to say 6. So 5, 6, 6 is here. The W. W is the 6th character here. So it is a reverse of the previous. So either you can use the index to find what is the index of the character, where is the character location, or if you are going to give the location number, then or the index number, where is the letter, what is the letter that is found in the location. So this is another alternative way. Okay. Next is substring. Within the string we can try to take the substring. Okay, part of string where we can start. So where you want to start from the string, substring, beginning index. From the beginning index, you are not given the end of the index, mean from the beginning where you give till end of the string, it will be constructed as a substring. The other way is from the beginning to the end of the index where you are giving beginning index, end index. Between this, it is going to take the value. and it will construct it as substring. So the substring can be a part of actual string. The next is we can also able to replace the characters. There is a replace what is the old character and what is the new character you want. Okay, for example, you have string here. So in this string we can replace all A with the E. So this is the old character and what is the new character. What will happen? All the A will be replaced with the E. Okay. So in such a way we can also replace different values. Okay. So this is another example with the same S1 value replaced with the G and small g. So where there is a capital G, it goes with a small g. Okay. In such a way we can replace the value. Also we can replace the word. It's not only for character, we can also change the words. Okay. There is a method called replace first. It is important where you are going to replace the first occurrence. Okay, you may have the same words again. So you want to replace the first occurrence only. So there is a powerful, for example, in this word Java is a powerful language, for example. You want to change the powerful. So you can say replace first powerful with the strong, for example. So what will happen? Java is a strong language. Okay, so it will go like that. Okay, the first method, replace first method, will focus on the first occurrence of the matching. The next is concatenation method. Concatenation means joining or combining of multiple strings. Joining or multiple string can be joined together. Can be done in two ways. One is using the method, and the other one is we can use a plus sign, that is concatenator operator. For example, we have S1 and S2 here. So we have two different names. If we go to say S1 equal to S2, what will happen? These two names will be joined together like this. Okay, and we can also use this through the concat method. Concatenation method also we can use. So we have here, for example, string with the learning Java plus 8, for example. What will happen? The output can be learning Java 8 is added here. If you are going to say 8 plus 8, we know that this two number, but what will happen as joined with, it is going to show 88 because it's a concatenation. So the other way of using concatenation is by using this. For example, I have hello here. I am going to concatenate S1 dot concatenate with the world. What will happen? Hello world will be there at present in the S1. Again, S1 equal to, if you are going to say, for example, plus exclamation sign, hello world is already there, plus this concatenation exclamation will be joined. So hello world exclamation sign is added. It's all together can be concatenated. Okay, so concatenate method is added, concatenate operator is added. Both are possible. So that is explained here. So the other method is comparing strings. Okay, we have a method called compare to. Compare to is a method which compares the two strings. Okay, so this comparison will provide the lexicographical order. So what is the order which we are having in the alphabetical? A is greater than B, right? A, B, C, the alphabetical order. So it is going to compare the order found in the dictionary. So dictionarical order we used to say is a lexicographical order. So when you are going to compare these values, it is going to produce this value greater than 0, equal to 0, less than 0, equal to 0, greater than 0. This is the answer that we will find. Okay, we are going to compare. So A is greater than B, B is greater than. So he is going to compare like two different strings in this way. Okay. So when you are going to check the values, it can produce the value like either be 0 or 1 or minus 1. Okay, this is the value it is going to show. If it is 0 in a sense, that is equal. 1 in a sense, it is a greater. Minus 1 in a sense, it is lesser. Okay, so we have three different names. If we are going to ask S1 and S2, these two strings are same. Susan is same. So both are identical. So what will happen? It is going to produce 0 answer. So I am going to say S1 is compared to S2. So S1 is Susan, S2 is also the same. If both are same, the output is 0. Mean that it is going to return the value as 0. So we can understand that both are equal. Okay, if you are going to say S1 is compared to S3. So S1 is Susan, S3 is Robert. So what will happen? He is going to return 1. So 1 in essence what? S follows R. Okay, S follows R. So it's a greater value. Okay, if you are going to say other comparison, S3 is compared to S1. So this is going to be compared with the S1. So what happened? R is proceeds to S. So after R we are having S. So now we will get minus value here. So R is always going smaller than the next value. Okay, so what is there here? We are comparing with the alphabetical order only. Okay, so it's going to produce, if first letter is equal to the second letter, it will always produce 0. First letter is greater than the second letter, mean always Z is bigger than A. Okay, so S is follows with R, then output is 1. Okay, so R is proceeds with S. For example, what will happen? -1 will be produced. So these are all the string class methods, and I can show you the next video with the math classes. In previous to this, I will prepare separate video for the string class.